Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my quick 10 tips for the 10-minute meal prep guide. This is for those people who like to say eating healthy or prepping my meals as per my physique goals takes a lot of time. So I'm just going to show you the 8 to 10 quick ways in which I make my meals in quick ways, because I tend to run low on time as well, right? So when it comes to having like a huge salad, when it comes to having like a huge salad, it's as simple as chopping it in, right? Putting like a little bit of water, and then how do I say this? Putting like 2 whistles, and then after 2 to 3 whistles, you can just simply take like a bit of a grinder and just mash it. Just mash it. So that way, you got like a bit of a puree that you can eat alongside your meals. So now for those people who say like eating salad is time consuming, I mean, come on, right? You got no excuses around that. So that's my first tip on how to eat large quantities of salad when you're running low on time. So yeah, my second tip for the 10-minute meal prep guide is, how to simply make a quick source of carbs, basically. So during this fat loss phase, like one of my favorite sources of carbs was mashed potatoes, right? Because it gave me like nice source of fiber. And mashed potatoes, like if you cook it like me, it's pretty much easier to cook. The whole point of this guide is to make things as quickly available to you as possible, because a lot of people like to blame their situations around the fact that they can't eat healthy and they need like really quick options, and they stop by a fucking petrol pump and they eat shit, right? So this is me just like busting people's excuses that you don't have to do that. So here's my quick, well, technically 5-minute recipe on how to make mashed potatoes. So, right, I weighed my mashed potatoes. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna use something known as a microwave. So it's as simple as taking the mashed potatoes, putting it in the microwave for something like 5 to 6 minutes, basically. It's as simple as that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once when it's done, and I'm going to show you how it looks like once when it's done, all you're going to do is take like a masher, I don't really know if that's what you call it, and just like apply some pressure and mix it with some milk, salt, pepper, and voila, you got some mashed potatoes. And the next tip I'm going to show you is how to make eggs in a really quick way, as simple as that. And no, for those people who are guessing, it's not really boiled eggs. Okay, so now we have like microwaved the mashed potatoes for something like 6 minutes. It's turned out to be a little something like this. I like to keep the skin on for the mashed potatoes because it's high in fiber, high in nutrients. So yeah, just simply take this and like mash and apply some force. And that's mashed potatoes for you, as simple as that. Now the other quick meal prep hack that I like to use is, you like to call it scrambled eggs, microwave scrambled eggs. So for the benefit of the viewers out there, I've taken 3 large eggs, right? I put in some salt, some pepper, and then what I do next is I just whisk it. So I use a fork, I just whisk it slowly and steadily till it just evens out, right? That's just taking me like 2 minutes basically. And then I just put it in the microwave, right? I put it in the microwave for something like 3 to 4 minutes basically. 3 to 4 minutes. So We're gonna wait while it's prepared. So yeah, but these are my quick little hacks to prep my protein sources, my carb sources, my salad sources when I'm running low on time. So yeah. Eggs have been microwaved. All you need is like a bit of a fork and just keep on doing it. Right. What I like to do is, in fact, I'll take like another fork. Right, and that's what you want to do. Sorry if my meals look unappetizing, but this is a quick meal prep guide. And if you want taste, right, you can make your meals in a healthy manner, but you gotta spend some time in the kitchen, right? It's as simple as that, right? That's why these meal prep companies make like a big little buck, right? Because they know how to make the meals interesting. You can probably put some cheese on top, or you can take some mustard sauce, or you can take some low-calorie mayo, whatever works, whatever fits your calories basically. But this is how I make it appetizing. Well, for myself, I don't know if you find this appetizing, but this is a quick way to make, I don't know, scrambled eggs, if that's what you like to call it. Put some milk, a little bit. That basically is it, right? And then I'm gonna use this for some Tabasco. These have no calories. Sprinkle it on top because spicy food helps you raise your body temperature up. So this is my third tip on how to make eggs in a quick manner. So my other tip with regards to, you know, like making your meals, I mean, sort of interesting. Okay, I'm gonna use the word sort of, but within your calories is something which I actually do is, how do I say this? I make like a protein cupcake. I don't even know if it qualifies to be called a cupcake, but here's like the recipe of it. So let me just show you guys. There you go. So as you can probably see, that's one scoop of protein, a little bit of stevia, like 30 ml of low-fat milk. Just gonna like sort of mash it in a nice little thick creamish form. Okay. Put it in the microwave for something like 40 seconds. Obviously the microwave is a huge hack when it comes to making things in a calorie-friendly manner. We're just probably gonna wait till the meals are prepped properly, and I'll show you how it turns out to be. It doesn't look appetizing, but while you're in a fat loss phase, your taste buds are so sensitive that this is gonna taste like heaven basically. As simple as that. But people, this is for those people who want to make things quickly, right? If you want to make things appetizing, if you want to make it interesting, you want to feed your eyes, you probably need to take some time by spending more time inside. Bam! So you can probably put some berries on top of it, take some cinnamon, take some low-fat whipped cream, and make like a nice little cupcake out of it. So that's my other tip. Okay, my other favorite method on how to make meat in a quick and easy manner without fearing it being, you know, like tasting like rubber or something like that, is just like simply mashing it in the form of minces. So as you can probably see, right, I've got some lamb liver and I've got like some chicken breast, and I like to eat kebabs. So what I do is I take a chopper, right, I just put like 2 to 3 pieces. I mean, you want to be cautious on the fact, like if you eat way too much organ meats every day, like more than something like 35 to 45 grams, right? You're gonna go in way too much of a surplus of vitamin B and like that would cause toxicity inside your body. You don't want like too much vitamin B. And the next thing that I do is I simply chop the chicken breast into like super fine pieces. You're gonna cut the fat away. Right, there you go, a little bit of this. There you go. Something like tops, you're gonna probably put something like 80 to 100 grams of chicken breast inside it. That's like 100 grams exact to be precise, right? The rest we are just gonna be putting it for some other day. Now we're gonna just take some salt. So the salt is kept somewhere right there. There you go. There you go, a little bit of salt, 2 grams of it. Some pepper, or loads of it. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to add in a lot of spices. What is this? Yeah, that's some ginger powder. Right? We're going to add in some tikka masala, so just wait while I get the tikka masala. During a diet, I'm huge on spices. Right? So you get these like pre-ready-made masalas. They're pretty cheap. And like this is the biryani masala. This is the fruit chaat. This is the tandoori chicken masala. Right? Simply mashing your meats in the form of minces makes it all the more appetizing basically. Trust me, it's going to look delicious once when you see how it actually turns out to be. Right, a little bit of this and a little bit of biryani masala. Right, so we're just going to put this aside. Oops, my bad. Oh, come on. Just going to keep this aside. Trust me, this chopper has been like a bit of a game changer. And all you want to do is that basically is how it looks like. Now you can probably like mash it in the form of patties and make like kebabs out of it, or you can take some tomatoes, you can take some onions, you can make like a chicken keema out of it. But whatever it is, it's done so easily. Use an oven, make like a kebab. So that's my other cooking hack when it comes to making things under 10 minutes. As simple as that. Or you can use an air fryer. You know, whatever it is. The raw ingredients are made, now you just need to put it inside. Okay, so the other method in which you can simply marinate your chicken if you're running low on time is just defrost some chicken breast beforehand, as you can probably see right here. And you need is like a bit of a plastic airtight container. All you need to do next is just simply put this inside and take some spices, right? I'm gonna take some yogurt. I'm going to take some zero fat Greek yogurt, which is actually quite high in protein, because you need something to help you marinate the spices with. Right. Wait a second. Just a little bit, basically. That's like 11 grams. It looks a little something like this. right? Just probably put it inside. Take some spices. So take like some salt. Take like some pepper. That's obvious, right? Just put it inside a little bit. Take some tandoori masala, as you can probably see. These just make your life so much more easier while you're on prep. There you go. This is just a mixture of like turmeric, salt, pepper, chili powder, cumin, and all of that good stuff basically. And just seal it. Right, just wait for it. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But at the end of the day, you just want to like let it marinate. So you just want to keep on doing this till the spices actually like evenly spread out, and then just let it marinate for the next few hours. As simple as that, right? And then you can just put it for grill. Another quick hack when it comes to making quick meals is protein pudding, right? This has been my usual standard breakfast throughout this entire bodybuilding prep, because when it comes to food, right, I don't want to think about it. I just want to get it in and get to work, right? So what you do is take some Greek yogurt, take some stevia. Stevia barely has any calories, right? You can take some cocoa powder, right? Cocoa powder, as you can probably see, and it's that as simple as that. So let's say you right. I've just got some leftover zero-fat Greek yogurt, right, from 5 days ago, and these get over pretty quickly. So that's giving me 63 grams. I usually start my day with something like 250 grams in total. So I need to further fill up another 190 grams basically. So I've got the other zero-fat Greek yogurt. Remember, when it comes to Greek yogurt, if you want it to be for the lowest amount of calories possible, you want to be, for the highest amount of protein possible, for the lowest amount of calories possible, you want to be having like a zero-fat one basically. So, yeah. That's like 52. Bam. So, then on top of that, you add in something like 10 grams of stevia basically, right? For those people out there who are losing their shit on the fact like stevia is unhealthy, there's tons of research that shows that stevia is not unhealthy and it's safe in human beings in high quantities basically. It just saves your life, like literally, when you're like balls deep inside a diet, right? Hunger levels are extremely high, and on that, okay, I gotta keep this somewhere aside. Yeah, we probably add in some cocoa powder, as simple as that. Oops. it might not look that appetizing, but if you just take a fork and just like keep on stirring, it becomes like a nice little even thing, and then you can put some blueberries on top, some chia seeds or whatever you like to do it, and you got like a nice little dessert out of it. Simple as that. This literally took me like 3 minutes, so again, no excuses when it comes to saying like eating healthy takes a lot of time. Like, that's a fuck all excuse basically. So yeah. Okay, so sorry for the different background. I'm currently in a petrol pump. Sometimes when I don't really have a lot of time, I often play this card where I get like protein milk or protein shakes from the petrol pump. So if you don't have time to meal prep, these are like better than nothing, instead of you like losing your shit and, you know, like eating for yourself and like 2 other people. Don't ever do that crap, right? So let me just show you what are the really good options. Let me rotate my camera screen. There you go. So these ones, 0% fat, extremely. You don't want to take the flavored ones because they slightly have like more calories. I mean, if it fits your calories, why not? Then you also get like this 0 fat Greek yogurt. That's actually pretty good. The next one, this one is actually one of the best options basically when it comes to petrol pump options, like beef jerky. Really good. They actually keep you full, are not like liquid calories. They also make them in like really good varieties. So yeah, like I mean, you absolutely have no excuse as well. This is like really good in choice. You can grab some like fruits and you're sorted for the road. Right, so as you probably saw, like I just showed like quick, slightly non-appetizing, yet some of them being appetizing options that you guys can do when y'all are running low on time, right? I work with tons of like people who work in the army, and they make it happen on tin tunas, etc. Now for the, I mean, I don't want to sound disrespecting, but I also want to be funny and let my personality out, because hey, in a world of social media, etc., you gotta have your personality out. For the chia seed eating, flaxseed eating, dark chocolate eating, I eat healthy yet I cannot control my portions, and taste is everything. People out there, usually tends to be women, right? Yeah, your meals might be unappetizing, but guess what? Like, this is not only directed towards women, but this is for men. This is towards men and women. If you eat healthy, right, and you eat uncontrollably, right, you eat more calories than what you burn, you will still be a fat fuck, and that's far more unhealthy in the long run, or even in the short run, compared to you eating like tin tunas or smoked turkey breasts, staying within a caloric deficit. So look at the net positives, right? So yeah, there's absolutely no reason for people to be out of shape. Absolutely no reason for people to be out of shape. This is just my quick 10-minute meal prep guide. And yeah, you can probably use this when you're running low on time. Like, for people who say like, I live in a joint family, that's why I can't eat and prep my meals. Or maybe you're just not delegating it to the right person, or maybe you're just not sparing time. Or for some people who say I live alone, or I'm a student, maybe you're just being really shit with your time management. Or for some people who say like, you know, like eating healthy is time consuming. Here you go. This is pretty quick, right? But if you want to eat healthy in a calorie deficit, and you want your meals to be appetizing, right? How do I say this? And if you want it to be presentable, you slightly might need to take the effort to feed your eyes, but hey, it's still possible. So don't make excuses. But these are just a few tips that you can use while you're running low on time. So if you found this useful, I mean, just let me know what else would you guys like me to, guys and girls would like me to cover, basically. And later this is going to be uploaded on YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube by now, feel free to like, share, subscribe, just do the needful. And yeah, this just helps me get out there. Have a nice one.